October 13, 1941 to April 13, 2021. Our beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, Madeleine Joseph, also known as Ira, Iria, Maasi, Mama Awu, Sasa Ira, passed away peacefully at home on April 13, 2021 at 8:40 p.m. She was 79 years old. She was preceded in death by her father, Jones St. Hill, adopted father, Joseph Clovis, mother, Juliana Clovis, her husband, Antoine Joseph. She will be lovingly missed and remembered by her beloved children and their spouses. Paula Pierre, also known as Bibin, and her husband, Tony Pierre, a taxi driver of Lafayette. Carrie-Anne Dimay, also known as Doudou Boy, and his wife, Francisca Demay of Bois d'Orange, both employed with Sanders Grand. Joseph Louis, also known as Jablo of Bois d'Orange, employed with Pizza and Company, and his wife, Gertrude Louis, employed with Massey Gourmet. Rosanna Acti, employed with the St. Lucia Hospitality Credit Union, and her husband, Jerome Acti, a building contractor of Monnier. James Louis, also known as Steve, a minibus driver on Route 1D, and his wife, Giselle Louis. Albina Augustine, also known as Janetta or Ja, employed with Sunbuilt Cul-de-Sac, and her husband, Kenneth Augustine of Assucanal, Grand Riviere. Peter Joseph and his wife, Janella Joseph, residing in Tampa, Florida. Indira Nicholas and her husband, Frederick Nicholas of Assucanal. Skitter David, also known as Twain, employed with Massey Cul-de-Sac, and her husband, Peter David of Plateau. Scott Louis, also known as Nassif of Deganzor, Grand Riviere. Adopted children, George St. Martin, also known as Double, Joni Zai and family of Deganzor. Marie Morrill of Deganzor. Josephine Myers and family of Monnier. Philomene Noel Delis and family in Boston. Marcelina Jones and family of Goodlands. Phyllis Laurent, General Manager of Sanders Grand. Julietta Mitchell in England. 19 grandchildren. Alka Sally Gideon and her husband Quinn Gideon in New Jersey. McTwain Acti and Tamara Anatole of Balata. Dr. Kazan Pierre Minville and her husband Ian Millville of the Morne Castries. Pipsy Murray of Deganzon, employed with Digicel. Makanaki Pierre of Lafayette, employed with the Landings Resort. Carrier DeMay in the USA. C.J. Schallmein of Tampa, Florida. Dubai DeMay of Deganzon, employed with Sanders Grand. Aika Louis of Deganzon. Elka Quincy Louis of Deganzon, employed with the Cell, St. Lucia. Jamal Felicien of Deganzon, employed with A1. R.J.K. Acti of Monnier. Ali Augustine, student of the South Louis Community College, and Alia Augustine of Assucanal. Skivid Sky J and Antoine A.J. David of Plateau. Melissa St. Prix and family in the USA. Sharon Felicia in St. Thomas. 13 great-grandchildren. Zadian Lawrenson and Ruby Marie of Deganzon. Canaz and Chance Gideon in New Jersey. Michael Markey and Macari Pierre of Lafayette. Naomi Felicia of Deganzon. Tamar, Phoebe, and Makwami Acti of Balata. Eden Minville and Emery Minville of the Morne. Sister Noelina Stephanie Louisi and her husband Dennis Louisi of Bonterre. Elizabeth Clark, also known as Wincest, and family in Canada. Deborah St. Hill and family in England. brother, Anthony Joy and family in England, Desmond Bethalmy Adeline and family of Babonneau, Auntie Eucelia Louis and family of Degazon, Godchildren, Odetta and family in the USA, Joseph Johnny in Canada, Valentina Doxley in the USA, Alison of Asso Canal Granivier. Also left to cherish her life are her families and friends, her dearest cousin Leo and family of Balata, Pastor Albert Precious and family of Degazon, all members of the Full Gospel Deliverance Tabernacle in Granivier, pastors and members of the Full Gospel churches in St. Lucia, Brian and the Clermont family of Balata, Canada and the USA, Priscilla Doxley and family in the USA and Trinidad, the David family of Moshi, the Acti family of Monnier, Wendy David and family of Monnier, Inspector Phanesia Poyot, employed with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, the Edwin and Clovis family of Bella Rosa and Bois d'Orange, the Louis family of Monnier and Degazon, the St. Martin family of Degazon, Ma Rodney and the Seeley family of Gara, Marie Claire and family of Cabiche and Balata, the Jones family of Degazon, the Saint-Gis family of Mondadon, the Chassenay family of Laguerre, Monique of Pébauche, Patsy and family of Granivier, Helen Flaughton and family of Granivier, Cindy Alcindor and family of Almondale Union and Granivier, Erica Sinol and family of Montsepan, Joycelyn Flood and family of Granivier, the De Freitas family of Degazon, Thomas family of Degazon and Timon, Ma Benny and family of Balata, the Fergus family of Balata, the Daniel family of Bois d'Orange, Twinkle Merville and family of Granivier, the St. Martin family, staff of Old Caribou Hotel, many other family and friends, too numerous to mention. Our dearest love, you are gone from this land, but will forever remain in our hearts and memory. Rest in peace, mother dear. Madeleine will be interred with her husband at the Crozet Cemetery. Due to the established COVID-19 protocols, only invited persons will be able to attend the funeral service. All invitees are asked to adhere to the protocols. Also, please note, the funeral service will be live streamed.